Hi guys, so in this video, I came out here to do some smallmouth fishing and that didn't happen. I couldn't really find anything, and then I checked one point and noticed I saw some crappie in the distance, and I've got where I'm keeping a crappie pole in the boat. So that's what we're doing today. Got some active target footage. I'll show you how what I'm seeing, what they look like, all that good stuff. We're gonna look at that. And then I'm gonna show you some crappie catches. I think I got about 12 in the box. I could have had more. I was throwing anything that wasn't 10 inches back. Even though keeper size is 9, I'm just like, if it ain't 10, 10 and a half, 11, we're not worrying about it. We're gonna throw them back. Live another day, grow up. So got a mess of fish. So let's go look at some active target footage and some fish catches, and then we'll be back. So be back in just a minute.
All right, we're gonna start off right. This right here is my little jig, and you can see me reeling it across, and them crappie just coming up getting it. But they actually didn't get it. Like, I couldn't get them to actually take it completely. I think I didn't keep it up as much as I should have. So, what you're going to see there, like I found this a lot, is these little holes away from the bank that were just full. Had I just brought that jig up here and held it, they would have come up and got it. Just seeing that right now. But I found these holes like right off the bank, and they'd be full of crappie. They just wanted that little bit deeper water, but they didn't want to be out in the deep part of the creek. They just wanted that little bit deeper water to be in, and they'd just sit in there the whole time. So let's pause for. So this is one of the big crappie schools that I was catching. So the way this goes is like this comes off the riverbank, and then it drops off some more, right? And that's where they were holding, just flat, plumb full of crappie. And some of these fish, man, they didn't care if I was over top of them and I'd drop on them and they'd bite. Some of them, they get skittish. Like, I found like 3 or 4 schools. Some of those crappie, they didn't care if I was over them. Some of them did. Look, there's my little jig, I think. Yeah, there's my little jig right there, rolling across. They're not really caring too much about it. But in a second, I'm fixing to drop it down to catch 1 or 2. Or at least 1, I know. But you'll see, like, there's my jig dropping down. I'm fixing to catch a crappie. And I'm going to tell you, usually you see that crappie come up to it, and then, like, you'll see the crappie come up to it on your active target, and then you just feel the nip, the little tick, and you got him. This one, you don't see him actually come up. He must have come out of the angle to get it, because there he is. He's on it, and I done reeling him up. But you could see, like I was saying before, this little area is flat, plumb full of crappie. And it was just a little hole up against that bridge piling, that old bridge piling. So that's where I caught a lot of my crappie. At the end of the, towards the end of the video, you're going to see me casting more. And that's just because I guess I caught all the dumb crappie. And the other ones were like, you know, Fred done been took off, and some of them done been caught, put back. So they got weary of the boat. Or if the boat was around, they wouldn't bite. They wouldn't run from it. They just wouldn't bite. So some of those schools I'd have to stay away from and cast to and catch. So just to let y'all know, like, this is what they look like on active target. If you trying to catch some crappie, or me trying to catch them with a jig. Again, I saw my little jig pop. But don't just think you need to watch active target. Watch some guys that use live scope too. And that's taught me some, because I watched Andrew Norby's video of him catching some crappie. And when I was out bass fishing like I started to, and I kind of saw this group off in the distance, and I was like, oh, that's crappie because of watching Andrew Norby's video. So don't be afraid to watch some live scope videos just to see the stuff, get your eyes used to looking at the stuff, because it will help. Look at that big old school. It's another big old school. You know what? Guys, let's go catch them. It's time to go catch them. Let's quit looking at them on this and go catch them. So let's go catch them.
You ready? No. So get the scheme on. All right, guys, so that's it. I basically was dropping, I think the jig is like a 16th, maybe 16th ounce jig. It's not, I'll fix that right here, but I think it's pretty, a 16th ounce. I was throwing Bobby Garland with the original baby shad, monkey milk, which is always a crappie color killer. And then these that I think my daughter picked out because they're pink. And I've been catching far out of them on this little pink jig. It's opening light lamb is what it's called. So it's pink with a little thing. That's how we caught them. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Go down, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, leave a like, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can go out and catch you some crappie. I know it makes my wife happy. So my wife's gonna be really happy when I get home and get these clean. I think I'm actually gonna go to the in-laws, clean them. So we're gonna go do that. So until next time, guys, stay safe, tight lines, and we'll see you out here on the water.